This conference will now be recorded.
So today I'm going to start with SAP script. What is this SAP script? Okay, so this comes under the form section. Okay, this comes under the form section, this SAP script. Nowadays this is not important topic. Okay, this SAP script under the forms, we are having the SAP script. This is the old technique, a kind of obsolete technique. The second, smart forms. Nowadays in some project people are using still the smart form. And the third one is the Adobe form. This is the most popular one nowadays, Adobe forms, because it's having so many feature. But why these forms? What is the requirement of these forms? So this is to represent the legal document. This is to represent the legal document. For example, if you go to the big bazaar, you purchase some stuffs from there, you purchase some objects from there. At the end of the billing, they give you the invoice, they give you the bill. That bill is nothing but a legal document which proves that you have bought some objects and you have paid for that object. Okay, so such kind of bill, if you want to generate in the SAP, if in big bazaar suppose that SAP software is there, then how we can generate such kind of legal document? So these are the different, these are the different way we generate the legal document: invoice, sales order, purchase order, such kind of stuff we generate with the help of these techniques. Okay, this is the old one, but we should know a little bit at least about this SAP script, so that if some existing development is there, we should be able to, we should be able to we should be able to understand at least what is going on. Okay, so that's why just I'm going to cover the very basic part. Okay, so that at least you will be having some understanding, and then this smart form will be covering in little more detail, and then Adobe form is we are going to cover in the very much detail. Okay, but the problem over here is that I don't have the proper server at this point of time. Okay, this require some proper setup, particularly in this Adobe form. Okay, we require a proper setup for this SAP script. Also in my system, some software, some add-on is missing. That's why yesterday I was trying with this cal system, if it is available over there, because in my existing system that is not present, MSTSC. And I'm going to just connect with this, and here for the SAP script we are having the transaction AC71. So if you go over here we can do, but here I'm facing some problem. But before starting all this stuff and all, what I would like to take your attention over here, some two important part from the debugging. One is that suppose if you want to, if you want to change a entry in the table, how you can do. Okay, so generally you will come across the requirement here. You will have to change the entry, okay, into a table. So as an ABAPer, you are supposed to perform this task for your functional. Many a times functional will come to you and they will ask that how you can change the entry. Means they will ask that please change the entry in this particular table. They will tell you the table name, they will show you the record, and they will tell that please change this particular entry. Okay, so I will just show you this first one, and then I will go to the SAP script. Okay, how to change the table entries in SAP. SAP. Okay, there are several methods. Okay, there are several techniques. Let's try to discuss one by one each of this method. The first one is another first method. You can, it's very easy. What I feel that the one is, let me close this one. Yeah, now it's there. Okay, so let's start. Go to the transaction called SC11. So through SC11 also we can change. Okay, through SC11 also we can change. Suppose this is a table, or suppose if you have a standard table. Okay, so generally in a standard table you will not be able to change the entry, but a buffer, like we are the buffer, we can change. Okay, a buffer can do anything in the system. Okay, go to here. So normally, like if the function people will try to, change the entry, they will not be able to do, but the ABAPer will be able to change the entry. Okay, because sometimes the functional people does not know how to change the entry. Like 90% of the time, functional people does not know, so they will come to you. And suppose sometimes if they know also, they have the authorization issue. Okay, and in your time also, like when you were doing the some troubleshooting in your quality system or production system, at that point of time also you will come across a scenario where you have to change the data in the table and you have to test it. So for you also it's going to be beneficial. Okay, now I want to change some entry over here in this table. Go to this content. Okay, go to this content, and then what you will have to do, display it. Once you display it, suppose if you want to change this particular entry, so select this one and click on this display button. Okay, before clicking on this display button, put the /h over here, press enter, /h and press enter. And now means I have activated the debugger. Okay, now click on this F7. Right, click on that display button, actually not F7, and press F5. Once you press F5, keep on pressing F5, you will come over here under the PAI. Okay, under the PAI will be coming over here. I'm just trying to look into that particular place where I can go directly, or I will let you know the exact place where you can go and directly change the data. Okay, so okay, no problem, it's not there, it is some other places. Press F7. Okay, it has come over here. Again, I'm going to press this /h. I'm going to give this /h and press enter. Your debugger got again activated. Again, press enter. Okay, sometimes in one go we don't get due to the buffer issue and all. Okay, so I'm just going once again. I'm going once again, and keep on pressing. So this is the ABAPAD way of doing the things. You must have to, I know that by this way it happens, but in the first go I was not able to do so. So I will try once or twice and I will get that exact place, because I know where should be, means I'm having idea that where it is. So once that will come, I will understand that, oh, this is the place. But one shortcut also I will tell you. If you feel difficulty with this, I will tell you the shortcut. Okay, here, this is, yeah, here you can see that we have come inside this process after input. Right, process after input, I have come under this PAI. Okay, here exit module, and here we are having the OK underscore code. Now the control is here, OK underscore code. Press F5. Once you press F5, you can see that here OK underscore code, this is coming. Right, here you are having the edit option. Here you are having the edit option. So when you will come to this edit option, when the code value is currently you are having the show, right? If you are going to mark this code value, as you know that sorry, I have come back. Sorry, I have pressed F8 by mistake. Okay, no problem. Once again, I will go /H, press enter, and once again I will go. So it happens. Okay, it happens. F7. Yeah, again I have come over here. Module. This clear. Yeah. And because I have put the breakpoint over here, that's why the problem happened. I was supposed to put the breakpoint over here and click on this save button so that it will be there. And now this X code, you can see that this X code is what? This is blank. Come over here, end module. It is not going over there. Okay. So that is not the perfect place. It's not going over there. Okay. It's not going over there. So I'm just trying to look into that option. You will get such kind of option only. Code that will look similar to that. Okay. So I'm just pressing F7. Let me try to find out that option. It is there also not. So no worries. Once again, I will give a try. It happens. Okay. Go just activate the debugger. Click on this display button. Press F8. Again, I'm going to activate this debugger. So press enter and press F5, F7, F5 module. Okay, this is fine. I think that code is here in this module. Okay, F7. Here it's not getting stopped. You can see it's clearing, right? It's clearing. Okay. F7. Yeah. And here this code is there, right? This code variable is there. I know that the code variable is there, right? So what I will do that, I'll put the watch point, right? I will put the watch point on this. You can put the watch point, or else directly here code is enabled to change the value. You can here also change, you can put the value. Okay, press enter. This code equal to edit. Okay, once you put this edit and press F8, you can see that now you are able to change the entry over here, right? Now you are able to change the entry over there. But you might have got confused because so many times I have put the /H and press enter, right? So obviously this will be a confusion for one who has not done all these things before ever, right? So once again I'm going to repeat it. What actually you'll have to do, sometimes what you will do, that once you select over here and go here /H, and when you click on this display button itself, that code option will be enabled. Okay, so here the code we are having, just I am trying to see that where this code is going to be enabled for me. Okay, so currently it is unknown, so just I am looking into this code option, this code variable, when this should be gone. I just want to it come into the scope. Currently this code is not under the scope. Okay, that's why I'm just pressing F5 like that. I'm trying to find out somewhere it should be under the scope, so that I will directly put the value over here. Yeah, PAI is coming, right? The PAI is coming. Perform PAI. Okay, and okay. Press F7, press F7, press F7. Okay, this time it has not come. So if it does not come during that, no problem. Sometimes it will come there itself. Okay, so it is having some internal mechanism. I don't know exactly what is happening inside. So sometimes it comes, sometimes it does not come. But if it does not come, nothing to worry. Again, you can activate the debugger and you can start debugging. Okay, you can start debugging and it will come. It will come. So this is how actually you'll have to do. Here we have come. Now press F5. And this time you can see that in this module, it is enabled. So here itself, you can go wherever like it is enabled. It is known over here that that particular yellow color is not coming. So here just you will have to give the edit. So you can remember like this, or else if you are feeling difficulty over here, I will show you. No, currently what its value show. Currently its value is show. Okay. I will let you know that particular place exactly. This is global. Press F5, 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 F5. Yeah, this time it is coming, right? This time if you observe that this X code is save is coming, and when the save is there, this X code when case here clear. Now from there itself it's coming back. That's okay. Just come. Keep on pressing F5. Keep on going. No need of getting frustrated. Sometimes you will get frustrated. You can take a cup of coffee and then again you can come back and start debugging. Generally this is what we do. Okay. Yes. This is what actually I was looking into. Okay. This is what exactly I was looking into here. Here this particular code is responsible for doing all those things, right? If you see here, this code is show currently. This code is show currently. If we're going to run this particular code, it will be able to, put the edit. It will be able to go into the edit mode. So what I will do that, I'm going to again back. So how you can go back? Just I have told you, in last class, shift F12, right? So I have come back over here, and for this code, currently it is show. So it will just show you, and give the edit over here. Give the edit over here, and now press F5. Press F5, and it will come over here, edit, and you don't have to do anything. Now simply press F8. Simply press F8, and you can see that it's coming over here. Right? So if you don't want to do all this stuff, if you are feeling that it's hectic, what you can do that /h, press enter. Okay, press F8 and note down, note down this, remove this one. This is not the place. That place was /h, press enter, press enter, press F8. It's not coming. It is not stopping over there. Once again, I will have to go. So click on this display button. Again, activate the debugger and press enter and go to this F5, F7, 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 F5, F7, F7, F7. This is here we have to go inside and the code is there. Okay, so what actually I'm trying to tell it over here that okay, I've set this breakpoint so that next time onwards, I will not face difficulty. I don't have to do that much things. Directly I will come over here. Okay, what I'm telling you to the trick that you can note it down in your some notepad or somewhere else. This program name, this is the include name inside this particular code at the 33 line number. This is there. Okay, so just go and note down this. Okay, what is the include name? What is the include name? Just I have shown you, right? This is the subroutine name actually. Here you can see that this is the include name. This is the main program. This is the include name. Okay, how I came to know this is the include name? If you go and check, I know already, that's why if you also want, you can go and check into this AC38 transaction. Go here and Control V, display this, and you can see that it is showing that include name. So include is also a type of program. So if I say that you can copy this, the nearest program, this is also a program, but this is the main one. Inside this main program, this include is there. Okay, so I don't want to go this main program. This include is the better, I can directly go into this include, and I will go into this 33 line number, and I will put the breakpoint over there. That's it. Okay, this is one way what you can do. Okay, go here, and this include name is this one. You can keep it handy with you if you don't feel bored with the debugging like that. Means if you feel bored debugging like that, you will have to do some more exercise if you do like me, but with practice that will come. That is not a big challenge. Okay, but this also you can make it handy. You will be able to do it fast. Okay, so set status value, this is the subroutine name. Here you can put the breakpoint in this subroutine name. So this subroutine starts where the 33 line number, right here. This is the breakpoint because I have put over there and converted into the session breakpoint. So here also it is there, right? Here you can see that I have saved this breakpoint, right? I have saved. Earlier it was a normal breakpoint. Simply I put like this, right? And I have converted into the session breakpoint by clicking on the save button, because it has converted into the session breakpoint, earlier. That's why it is still there. From here also I am now removing. Line number is what? In this include, line number is 33. Here you can put your breakpoint. Okay, you can go to this include through AC38 and just keep handy this information with you that at 33 line number you will have to put the breakpoint. Okay, either you remember 33 line number or you just remember the subroutine, right? Anything is fine. So this include and line number 33 you can go and put the breakpoint. Okay, so what I have done, I have now put the breakpoint under this include at line number 33. Now I will go and run this one. Okay, and whichever the record I want to edit, I will select that one, whichever, and click on this display button, and you can see that here while displaying itself it's coming over there, right? While displaying itself it's coming over there. Just click on this code and instead of show, do the edit. Okay, write the edit over here. That's it. And now just press F8. Just press F8. You can see that now you are able to change the entry. Similarly, if you want to delete the entry, suppose this entry you want to delete from the standard table, which is a very, very bad practice. You are not supposed to delete the entry without taking the consent of from your manager or from your customer. You are not supposed to at all delete any entry or modify any entry from the table like Mara, from any standard table. But in some scenarios, such kind of situation comes where you get all the approval from all the people. Okay, because these are the business data, which is a very, very critical data. You are not supposed to touch, but in sometimes it requires. Okay, but in development you can do. In the development system, if you are developing your program and there if you feel that you require some data like that, there you can do. But in quality or production system, in quality also up to some extent you can do, but in production you cannot even dream it about doing such kind of stuff. You will be caught. Okay, because SAP from security point of view, everything will be traced. You are not supposed to do. Okay, you are not supposed to do. So please don't do in the production at any cost. Okay, now go here and click on this display button. You can see that every time it is coming and showing over here. So if you have to edit, you just click on this edit button, or if you just want to delete, you can see that for delete, what is the command? DELE command, right? just give here DELE, DELE, press enter, and now if you know that particular record will be deleted. If you press F8, that particular record will be deleted. You can see the delete entry is coming over here. Click on this delete entry and this will be deleted. Okay, so this entry will be deleted. So this is how you can do. So this is one way. This is one way you can go to this include name. The first way. Okay, now we have first way, the AC11 way. You can also, because generally function people is having the authorization of AC16. Okay, so the one who is functional over here, you can also go and do the same thing from AC16. Okay, so already breakpoint is there in that include /n AC16. We can go and give this Mara table over here and press F8 and select the entry. Okay, the same thing can be done from the AC16 also, just what we have done. We can give the code over here if you want to edit or delete, or even if you want to insert some new entry, you can insert. See, insert option you are having. Okay, this I don't know, ANVO, show edit, insert and delete. This need to check what is that. Okay, press F8. This is what you can do. Now the very convenient way which I generally use, and the very easy way, go to the AC16N if you are having the authorization. Okay, and give the material number for which you want to do the change. Suppose you have to do sometimes you will come across a requirement where you will have to change the set of data. So you can give the range over here. That is also easy over here, right? You can give the range. For example, suppose I want to do the change from material number 1 to material number 200, like that, right? Between this. And now let me see first if it is having some data or not. It is having some data. A lot many data is there between 1 and 200. I'm just going to take 1 and 100. Okay, so I will get lesser data. That's why I have changed this range. See, activate the debugger. How to activate? Put the /h over here and press enter. Right, we are exploiting now activating the debugger. Now click on this F8 button. Click on this F8 button. And here it's very easy. It's very easy. Just here, just remember you will have to give gd-edit. That's it. gd-edit and give x over here. Okay. And one more thing you'll have to give gd-sap edit. These two value you'll have to just give. Okay. You can also try by giving only one. This one gd-edit. I think it should work by giving only single one. But generally we give these two. Okay. Generally we give these two. So what we are supposed to give? gd-edit and gd-sap edit. Just to remember this one, gd-edit and gd-sap edit. So gd-edit equals to x you will have to do, and gd-sap edit equals to, again you'll have to give the x. Okay, this is the AC16N way how you can change the entry. We have given this one. Now press F8 and you will be able to see that all these entry are in the editable mode, right? All this entry. See how nice this is. This is a very nice feature. Okay, of this AC16N. Okay, AC16N also give you this option, maintain entries. From AC16N directly you can go and maintain entry if it is enabled, but this is disabled. You can see that because this is the Mara table, right? This is the standard table, so directly you cannot be able to do. But if you check some Z table which I have created, okay, I have created some table, employee, press F4, ZMB24 employee, press enter, and here also it's not coming. Okay, let me show you how it will come. Go to SC16. Because the table entries, table maintenance generator is there for this table, that's why it is not showing, you know. So I'm just going to take some another example. This is one more table which I have created. Okay, so for this it should show. Press enter and you can see that maintain entries is showing for this. Okay, for the previous one I have created the table maintenance generator, that's why it is disabled. But for this table, I have not created any table maintenance generator. So if you don't create any table maintenance generator also, and if you're having the SC16N authorization, directly you can come and you don't have to do all this stuff what we are doing over here, whatever the trick we are looking over here. No any trick is required. Simply by clicking this maintain entries, you will be able to change the entry. Okay. You will be able to change the entry over here. You can see that you are able to change the entry. You can insert the entry, you can delete the entry, you can change in the entry over here, right? So like that you can do it. Fine. So SC16 is the important one. This I would rave for, I will recommend you to go through this and you can just try. Okay, you can just try. Go once again to Mara and come over here, give some value, for example 1 to 50, like that. And once again I'm going to debugging mode. Press enter and press F8. This time I'm going to give gd-edit only and I will just check. Okay, I will just check. We'll just check whether it's working for this gd-edit or not. Okay, generally we give gd-edit and gd-sap edit. We'll just check whether with this it is working or not. Press F8. With this also it's working, right? With this also it's working. Okay, so sometimes it may be possible that only gd-edit will not work. Then in that case you can give gd-edit and gd-sap edit. So gd-sap edit is optional where the scenario when it does not work, so you can make it optional. Okay, so optional, right? This one. Okay, this is your optional. You can mark it. Just we have seen without without that it's also working fine. Okay, I'm going to give this as a optional. This is the mandatory. This at least will have to give gd-edit. Simply if you give gd-sap edit, it will not work. Okay, you can check once from your side. Okay, it will not work. gd-sap edit. Fine. So this three-way, same as SC11, same as SC11. We have seen these three stuff. Now, suppose you are functional and don't have any of this authorization, all these things. What you can do that, there is a function module called SC16 interface. SC16 interface. From this also you can go and change the entry SC16 underscore interface. Come over here, go here /n SC37. Here also you should have some basic authorization you require, otherwise you will not be able to do so. Okay, but this is nowadays very popular, this function module. Suppose if you want to change some entry in program, right? In program, so this you can use this function module SC16 and interface. Press F8 and you can give the table name for which you want to change the entry. I want to change the Mara and just give the X over here. Okay, and SAP edit also you can give it X for the safer side, or this X is not required, you can remove. Now here the selection criteria you'll have to give, right? Here you can give the selection criteria. So plus click on this button and give the field. Which field? MATNR, time, option sign is what? Include sign. Option is equal. This is the select option, right? This is the select option. So sign include I'm giving, option equal I'm giving, right? And low value you can give again 1 and high 50 or 20 like that. Or if you want to change a single value only, you can give the single value. That is also possible, right? Come over here, just go back, and run this, okay? And it's not showing anything, right? It's not showing anything. Why it's not showing anything? The reason behind that, the internal representation of the data conversion exit, that is creating the problem. Okay, so go to here and press F7, click on this, the content, run this and get the data from the internal format. For example, 131. Okay, I'm going to take, come over here and we'll do a little modification. Press enter, click over here and put that data what I have pasted in this format actually. Okay, so in this format 001 up to 18 character it should be. Okay, control V and 20, and this time it will work. Okay, because we have given into the internal format. Run this one, and this time you can see that it's coming, the material number 1 is coming over here. But now you might be thinking that I have given 1 and 100, so both should come, right? Yeah, both should come, but why it is not coming? Because I have not chosen the proper option. Okay, you can come over here and we can choose the proper option. Right, it's not coming. I will show you first. I have chosen over here what? I have chosen I and equal sign. I have chosen I and equal sign. What we are supposed to choose? What we are supposed to choose that. So if you have to edit the single entry, Matner I equal you can give, and for the low only you can give over here, right? Here you can give the BT means between. BT means between. Just go back, you can go and check the possible value from some table. Okay, if you don't remember, then what you can do, that you can go to some table, for example Mara, you can go, just go back, and here you are having the option. Okay, and here the single, this option is there. So from option what you can choose? Single value, greater than, less than, greater than, this, that, all this value we can choose. Okay, not here actually, come over here. Here the single value you can see that this also is fine, or there, from there also, just I have shown you from by clicking from there also we can do. So what is this actually? What is this? We know this equal to, greater than. Okay, this is the option you are having. And now I will show you that we have to go over here, the select single and select range over here, which is coming. Double click over here because the range is there. Okay, this is showing the multiple selection. I am actually trying to show you the multiple option which it comes. I'm not able to show you over here. This is fine. Selection here, why it's not coming? Sign option low high, right? Sign is this one. Sign is include and exclude. So actually it should come this is include and this is exclude. That is fine. I and exclude, this is okay. And option, what is the option? Single, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, greater than, less than, and not equal. This is the option we are having over here. But suppose if I'm going to give the range, in that case, I have given the BT over there. Let me try with that. I'm not sure if it will work or not. Okay, I have given the option as BT. I just need to check if it is going to work or not. Okay, so just go back and we will just run this and we will see. And you can see that it's working. So if you want to see the data actually in between, whatever the between 1 and 50 we have given, or we have given some, what we have given 001 or something like that. So between all those data, it's showing over there. Between all those range, the data is showing what we have given over here 1, and here we have given the 20, right? Are we getting the data properly? Let me check. I'm doubtful. Let me see once again. Run this one. 1 and 20. This material, it is showing all this data. It is not showing between 1 to 20 only. Apart from that also it is showing, right? So that between is not working. That between is not working. So I think that is not the correct way which we are supposed to choose the option. Then what can be the correct way? So sign, option, low and high. If we are having, if I'm going to give the equal sign, it should work. I don't know why that is not working. I need to check that one. But however, here you can see that, with this way also, if you want to pass some single value is fine. From here you can go and put the filter as a workaround. Some material only just you want to do the changes. So from here you can go and filter from 1 and 20, suppose, like that. If you want to do, press enter. So between 1 and 20 only, you can see that between 1 and 20 only it is now showing, right? You can go and from there you can change and press the save button. You can do. So these are some multiple ways we are having how we can change the data. Okay, so using these HC systems, we understood this 4 ways how we can change the data. Just to go through the video and try to understand. Okay, click on the save button. Now what I will do that, it's already more than 8:45. Tomorrow I will start with the SAP script. Okay, some basic stuff. It will take some time. Okay, again it's going to take some time, so be ready for time. I'm not going to skip any of the topics. Only the thing is that I should have the system ready. If I'm ready with my system, I'm going to cover each and everything in the detail. Okay, so okay, fine. I will check my system myself over here. I don't want to waste your time.
Hello. Yeah, Pankaj, I am Siva. Actually, I think I
Yes.
have DCC system. I will send you. You can teach the script of smart form.
Tell me, please tell me. I'm not able to hear
I
you.
have DCC system.
SAP system you have arranged, right?
No, ECC.
You have ECC system, correct?
Yes, yes, yes.
No, means I'm not able to understand what you are actually trying to tell.
Hello.